Aloha, howdy, and buenos dias to our special guest, Brandon, who is calling in from Cancun today. And I know you guys are all here to listen to Brandon today and not the Heather Colleen show because Brandon is about to reveal his system, how he finds leads looking for your services without you having to spend a ton of money on ads. So, Colleen, can you either mute or not have us on Facebook? So we're getting some feedback.
It's off.
Okay. So we did learn the secret to the feedback was we can't have our Facebooks open while we're streaming. So without further ado, I'm going to hand this over to Brandon.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much for
Hey,
for having
Brandon.
me.
Nice to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you as well, Colleen. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm excited to share with you a little bit about what I do and how it works and how it can help everybody that's listening. What I do is very unorthodox. It's not something that you're going to find anywhere. There's no, as far as I know, there's not really any competitors of mine out there that can do what I do. And I'm excited to get into it. So right now I am presenting my my screen. And for those of you that are here, I would love if you were to drop like a 1 in the chat if you have ever had problems generating leads for your business.
And we have Don also watching on LinkedIn today. So hopefully he's the only one I think we can see live on StreamYard dropping comments in. So I'm excited about that.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, hey, I appreciate you joining us from LinkedIn, Don. Yeah, so lead generation is something that I know is gonna help out a lot of people. So let me dive right into it. The things that I do with AI and the data solutions. So my goal here is to increase your ROI by making it easier for you to reach out to the people that are already looking for the things that you're selling. So, you know, my question would to all of you watching would be, what if you could capture the data of every single person who is already searching for the services or the products that you're providing, right? That's a little bit about what the keyword and web ID leads service that I offer does. And I don't want this to necessarily be like a full-on sales video or sales presentation, but that is the service that I offer. I also do AI-driven email systems where I use AI to personalize emails at scale. So we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. So the keyword leads, being able to capture the data of every single person that's searching for your products, services, or solutions. My system that I built and created has the ability to monitor keywords on search engines like Google and Bing and Yahoo and other search engines. And if we're monitoring that keyword, let's just say, let's see, you know, you're in Hawaii, Heather. So let's just say somebody's looking for solar panels in Hawaii. If I'm monitoring the state of Hawaii for the keyword solar panels, then every time somebody in Hawaii searches for solar panels, I'm going to capture their information. I'm going to capture their name, their email, their phone number, and their address. And then from there, typically, you know, what I would do is I would put that into some kind of outreach campaign that I'll go over in just a second. But additionally to being able to monitor keywords being searched on Google and other search engines, I can also take and put a pixel onto your website and identify the people that are coming to your website as well. 30 to 50% chance I can identify them. Just depends on whether or not their data is in the databases that we have access to. But if you got a lot of traffic to your website, like you're an e-commerce store or something like that, then having that pixel on your website can make make a world of difference in the marketing that you're doing and the effectiveness of your marketing if you know exactly who's already going to your website. So, the way that my system works, I'm able to target by nationwide, statewide, multi-state, and zip codes, and then combinations of the state and zip codes as well. So these are little screenshots or screen snaps of what my system looks like on the back end. And then additionally, I do keyword research to kind of figure out what high intent is for your specific industry. I'll go and I'll use things like Google Ads Planner, Keyword Planner, and stuff like that, and figure out like, okay, based on your industry, if somebody is searching for XYZ keyword, this will probably indicate some higher level of intent. So below, right here is an example of a pest control client that I have, and we've determined like if people are searching any of these keywords, it indicates that there's a pretty high level intent that they're looking for pest control services. So I can monitor a few, just a couple keywords, or I can monitor a whole ton like I'm showing you here in this presentation. When the data comes through, like I was saying, we get the name, email, phone number, and the physical address, but we can also see the exact date and time that they were looking for that keyword, and I can see exactly what keyword caused my system to capture the data. So obviously, I don't want to expose anybody's information here on this slide, but rest assured, when you get your data, it will have all of this information on there. First name, last name, 2 emails if available, 2 phone numbers if available, and then the address as well. A lot of people in the marketing space and a lot of business owners are starting to use things like Go High Level. I have a direct integration into Go High Level. So all I need is your API, and then you tell me what tag you want to tag these leads with, and I can zap them right into your Go High Level as they come in. If you're not using Go High Level and you're using something else, as long as there's a Zapier integration, I can zap them right into your CRM as well. So big question I always get is how do I use, what's that? You have a question?
I do. I have a question. So just because I always come from the other side of the tracks, like if you have like, do you just tell me what keywords you want to tag or whatever? What if I'm not sure? Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. I would use, I would ask you a couple questions about the target market that you're looking for. I would ask you questions about your business and what you provide. And then from there, I would go on ChatGPT, and I would have ChatGPT help me with similar keywords. And then I would backwards plan from there. I would take those keywords that GPT gives me and I'd throw it into Google Keyword Planner, and I'd figure out like what the most effective ones are. What are the keywords that people are already paying for? Because if people are paying for them, then chances are there's pretty good traffic on them. So I would want to include that in this campaign. So yes, I can definitely help out. So how do you use the data that's collected? Well, I'll tell you right now, there's one thing you don't want to do, and I'll just throw that out there. You don't want to text these people out of the blue. You never want to do cold texting. You can land yourself on a little bit of hot water if you do that. So don't ever text random people marketing. That'll land you in some hot water with the FTC. But everything else on here is fair game, with the exception of cold calling. You just want to make sure they're not on the do not call list or on the do not call registry. But other than that, you are free to do everything I've listed here. The most effective one, in my personal opinion, is throwing these leads into an ad campaign on Facebook, so that now these people who are already searching for your services on Google, they'll start seeing your ads on Facebook. And what's great about that is Facebook will, as long as there is a Facebook account associated with the email address that you plug into the audience, it'll show it directly to that person. And then from there, if you guys have a Facebook Ads Manager, they can create lookalike audiences from that, and you can find and get in front of people who are similar to the people who are already looking for your services. If you guys don't have a Facebook Ads Manager, please let me know. I've got I do offer ads management as well. But Email marketing is a great way to get in front of people and use this data as well. I do offer email services. I build systems that send anywhere from 10,000 to 1 million emails a month, and they're all personalized with AI. My email systems have a 98% deliverability rate to the inbox. So none of your emails are landing in spam. Cold calling, I don't offer that service, but I do have quite a few clients in the solar and the roofing industry that will just straight up cold call these leads, and that's totally acceptable. And they're seeing a lot of success doing that. Door knocking, again, my solar guys, my landscaping guys, my roofer guys. Door knocking is still, to this day, it's an effective form of marketing, and it allows them to, instead of canvassing an entire area, it allows them to say, okay, hey, let me go knock on the door of the person that was already looking for my services on Google. And the last one, similar to door knocking, postcard mailers. If you guys are doing postcards or mailers of any sort, being able to send postcards to people who are already looking for your services is a lot better than just canvassing an entire area and sending out thousands using shotgun blast style marketing.
I really kind of feel like when people are looking for services and they type it in or whatever, if it pops up on their Facebook, it's a little more organic or natural. And it's like they went to look for them. You didn't necessarily come. They came looking for you. You weren't necessarily looking for them. So I really like the one where you put the ads like directly in front of the people that are. I like that idea a lot. That sounds fantastic.
Absolutely, and that's what my prize case study did. This diabetic supply company, over a 5-month period, they are now getting almost a 2,200% ROI on the ad spend and the leads. So they are only spending a total of $835 a week on combined ad spend and leads, and from that they're able to generate $18,500 plus per week from the marketing that they're doing. So I'm always going to tell people the best way to use this data is to throw it directly into Facebook ads or meta ads in general, and you're going to get a heck of a lot better ROI on the ads that you're doing. It'll allow you to spend less on ad spend, and you'll get more of an ROI from it. So,
Yeah.
the next one.
I think Facebook has really become the go-to for
sure. Yeah, that's all for what I have to say about the keyword leads. Heather, I'm not monitoring the Facebook Live. I'd like to say, hey, if there are any questions, please let me know before I go on to the next thing, the AI-driven email marketing.
To say one thing, and if Colleen, if you could mute and check for questions, that'd be amazing. Don, if you've got any questions on LinkedIn, if you could throw them in the chat and we'll see them. But one thing with these leads that are created by Brandon, and we're more about organic than we are about spending money on leads, but this is an amazing way to spend your lead money. We work with a system called NowSite that you could absolutely take a Excel CSV file of all of these leads, put them into NowSite, and it'll find their Facebook, it'll find their LinkedIn, and then organically you can start connecting with these people and friending them and following them so they can also see your organic content, and instead of paying for leads. So as you're kind of upping your budget for ad spend and getting your name out there, or honestly, do both. Why not? Lookalike audience, but you can also organically get in front of these people as well. So that's my pitch for organic. Don has the $1 million question. What's the cost of this lead generation service? We will absolutely have that for you in a couple of minutes, Don.
Yeah.
Colleen, did you find anything on Facebook? Any questions?
You're muted, Colleen.
Not right now. I am, waiting on my computer. Oh, here we go. Hang on a second. I'm there. I don't see anything right now. But if I find something.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'll go ahead and move on then. We'll talk about the email, AI-driven email systems, and then I'll go over the pricing at the end. So I build email systems for my clients. We send anywhere from 10,000 to 1 million emails per month. Our email systems get a 98% deliverability rate, meaning your emails are going to get seen. Take pride in the fact that it's a white glove setup and we take care of literally everything. So a lot of building an email system involves buying secondary domains, creating secondary inboxes, and then trying to manage it all together, getting their DMARC and their SPK settings all set up, and it's all this crazy stuff. We do it all for you. You don't have to worry about it. You don't even have to buy the domains. The cost of the domains and the inboxes and everything is included in the cost of the service itself. So white glove management means that me and my team are going to manage that for you, including the email response management. So you tell us what the goal of your email campaign is. If it's to put appointments on your calendar, if it's to drive traffic to a website, if it's to drive traffic and get sales to a product or service, we are going to take that into account. And as people respond to the emails, that's where we're going to drive them. To give you an example, I have a gentleman who is a personal trainer and he's got a pretty high or pretty large TikTok following, and we're running emails for him, and we're trying to get sales for his weight loss program. So we do pretty good at that. I have a whole team, and every week, if they haven't bought the program, we're emailing them again, and we're talking to them. We are answering their questions. We're responding to them. So white glove management through and through. All you have to do is wake up to sales or appointments on your calendar. And then last but not least, every email that we send out is personalized using the data that we have available, and AI. So if we have access to their LinkedIn or just information about what company they work for, or even if we don't have any of that information, we'll enrich it using a tool like what Heather was talking about with NowSite. We'll enrich it, we'll get that data, and we'll figure out what's the best way to talk to this person to show them whatever product or service the client is trying to show them. Additionally, because of the white glove management, every email that goes out is either personalized with AI or a actual real human is writing that email and responding to them. So it's a lot more comprehensive type of service than the normal email management services you might be used to. Here's some statistics on a smaller pilot system we did in March 2024. We only did 1,500 emails this month, but we generated for this client 87 appointments, 7,700 in total revenue, 5,500 in monthly recurring revenue. And this was at a starting point of 0. This was a software that had just launched, and they wanted help getting it out to the masses. And we were able to generate 87 appointments for them, and then these revenue numbers as well. All right, so pricing, the $1 million question. For keyword leads, it is volume-based per lead. The minimum is 100 leads. Obviously, the more volume that you do, the better of a deal you're going to get on the leads themselves. So at just 100 leads, I'm going to charge you $10 per lead, and then it goes down from there. If you want more than 10,000, we can always have a conversation. I can't go too much lower than $2 a lead, but we can we can make something work so you're getting your money's worth. My AI-driven email systems, the smallest system I'll do is a 10,000 emails per month system. And that's 10,000 emails total, right? So if we build a campaign that's sending out 5 emails in 1 month, then you're only going to be contacting 2,000 people, because 5 times 2,000 is 10,000 emails. So keep that in mind. But small system I'll build is a 10,000 email per month system. 30K and 120K systems, these are the prices for that. If you want something bigger than a 120K per month, 120K emails per month system, let me know and we can have a conversation about that. I can build a system that sends over 1 million emails per month. It's going to be pretty pricey, but we can definitely do it. Systems also come with a management fee.
I see another question.
Don, yes, I see your question. Do I clean the leads?
Yes. Okay.
The leads have, the leads are, how do I say this? 85 to 95% of the time, it's the correct person. And then if you were to take these leads and plug them right into an email campaign, your bounce rate is still going to be less than 5%. Absolutely should put them into an email verification system. We have an email verification system, and if we are getting wherever we are getting leads, we are going to put them through that verification system before we put them into your email campaign. As far as phone numbers, since we don't offer cold calling as a service, I'm not going to check your phone numbers for the do not call registry. Highly recommend you do that before you call them, though. But other than that, the emails themselves, yes, we're going to clean the heck out of the emails. We're going to make sure they're verified, and we're not going to send emails to leads that are not verified and mess up the email system statistics there. I hope that answers your question.
Go High Level has you can clean your phone numbers through Do Not Call on Go High Level. I thought they had a system for that. If not, I'm sure there's something out there that cleans them for you.
Yeah, there is. I've seen a couple of Do Not Call apps out there, or Do Not Call registry apps out there that will, I think for every 1,000 phone numbers you put through it, it's like $20. So it's not bad at all if you're doing that kind of volume there. It's definitely well worth it, so you're not calling people that are on the DNC list. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. The pricing for me is always the last slide. The next slide is just questions. So I'd love to open it up to everybody here and answer any other questions that we got.
I have a question.
For sure.
Sorry, I'm always full of questions. Oh gosh. Okay. I forgot. I'm sorry. Just that quick.
No worries.
I'm looking on here though. As far I can't. It's in the morning. I'm telling you what.
You had mentioned that you had a class that you were doing on this, Brandon, on Friday on how to build a system like this.
Thank you so much for reminding me. Yes. Yes. So on Friday, 2 days from now at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I guess that's 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be holding a class where I am going to teach. It's probably going to be about a 2-hour class. All right, so be ready for that. But I'm going to teach you exactly how to build the same systems that I built. I'm going to give away all the secrets, every single software and platform that I use, where I source my data, how I clean my data, where I buy secondary domains from, how I'm setting up my email inboxes, how I'm bringing it all together, how I'm creating email copy. I'm literally putting it all out there. At the end of this class, you should be able to start your own email marketing agency if you wanted to. All right. Most people are probably going to use it for their own business. I totally get that. But if you wanted to, with this information, you'd be able to go out and create your own email marketing agency. I'm giving you literally everything. The cost of that class is $199. I have heard of other gurus in the industry charging $3,000 to $6,000 plus for their marketing or for their email marketing courses. I choose not to do that. I'd like to help business owners where they are. I want to help as many people as possible. So the class will include, the class is going to be recorded. So if you cannot attend, you will get the recording. You'll get the notes on the class. I always use note takers, and we'll be able to give you the notes on the class. And I will also make myself available for you as you're building your first system. So after you take the class, you say, okay, hey, I'm ready. I'm going to build my email system. I'm more than happy to get on and help you as you're building it, to make sure you have the support that you need. So again, that class is going to be on Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And
I did remember my question.
Don and I know each other. We're in the same BNI chapter. I will get you that link from Brandon. Don't worry. I am going to be attending. Well, I'll be watching it on replay, but I'll be going to the class as well because I don't think I'm going to be available at that time. I got a couple of other things brewing. Specifically meeting with someone who is interested in Brandon's lead system. So
perfect. Well, after you meet with them, as long as I'm outside of the class, I'd be happy to help. So, Colleen, what's going on?
I know that. Yeah, so I know that in this group, we do have quite a few insurance agents. I'm sure that you've worked with them in the past. How is your success like? I'm not asking for like exact, but do you have a lot of experience with, or how do you feel like they do with your program?
Really good. I've worked with, to date, I have worked with 3 insurance agents. All of them wanting different things. One of them was more focused on health insurance. The other one was focused on final expense insurance, and then the last one was focused on just general financial education and retirement planning. So with every single one of them, we got good results. I would say that if you are an insurance agent, you want to make sure that you have your outreach systems in place. You want to make sure that you are able to do something with the leads that I can get you, because otherwise you're going to be wasting your money, and I don't want that to happen. So make sure you have an email system in place. Make sure you have something like Go High Level that can do like voicemail drops. If you have a team of cold callers, or if you're going to cold call yourself, make sure that you've got that in place. And then also if you're running ads, definitely throw these leads into ads as well. So that would be my only advice, but I got really good feedback from all of the insurance agents that I've worked with.
And just to kind of say, you guys, if you don't have these things in place, that's things that Heather and I can help you with, because I know there's a lot of newer insurance agents out there that are like overwhelmed with all of it. And it's a lot if you've never had to deal with all of that. So we can definitely guide you on that as well.
Absolutely. And I don't want to step on any toes here. I don't know if you guys do Facebook ads, but that is something that myself and my agency can handle as well, if you guys need help doing Facebook ads.
We do have a vendor for Go High Level, but we don't have anyone we work with ads because we do mostly organic. But we have a lot of people who are interested in Facebook ads. So I absolutely encourage you to work with Brandon because I feel like I can recommend him. We have been working together for almost a year now on different projects. He's got another project that I think is going to launch soon. I'll let the cat out of the bag. He's been beta testing with me on a video system that has grown my YouTube channel from 0 to like 200 people, I think, in like 3 months. The stats, even Brandon's like, what the heck? Yeah.
Heck yeah. It's not because I don't have confidence in it. It's just that I haven't put a lot of focus on it. I've been trusting my team to just keep building and building and building. But yeah, to answer or to go off of that, it should be ready to go this week. Like literally, my developers said, "Hey, Brandon, we just need this one more thing from you, and then we're going to be done within a couple days after that." So I'm really hoping that by Friday I'll be able to say, "Hey guys, in addition to this class, I also got this AI faceless video creation system here that's going to be all decked out with AI. You're going to be able to use AI to help you figure out what you want your faceless videos to be about, and then it's going to craft the whole thing for you, and you won't have to do any kind of editing or anything else like that, and it'll upload automatically to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, I believe. So
I
pretty cool
mean,
thing.
I have gotten a lot of comments so I've been running mine for a while. So I really need, when it goes live, to update my topic maybe a little bit, because it has been stretching. The evolution of electric beehives, I don't think we're there yet, but it's definitely entertaining when you see the hallucinations and people are like, this is AI drivel. But are you not entertained? Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Who cares if it's
our
AI dribble?
LinkedIn
Everybody's doing AI.
friend, will these videos be able to go onto LinkedIn?
You would have to manually post them or have an app that you can do post scheduling. But yeah, I mean, I don't see why you couldn't put them on LinkedIn. Go for it. um, I don't know
He
if
was
he's asking.
probably wondering if it's an auto post, like you can auto post with the rest of them.
Yeah, maybe we can. That's a feature we can add. Yeah, I think LinkedIn is pretty liberal with their APIs and everything that they have available on the developer side. So we can definitely add it. So.
Yeah, because I know I have another tool that I got through Bo, and you can auto post to LinkedIn with it. So Facebook, of course, it's only your business page, but it'll go to LinkedIn and TikTok and Twitter.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's an ad for the next version, but if you want to launch it on Friday, I'm sure it's not this iteration.
Right. Right.
Oh, but
Yeah.
can you
Yeah.
download them in bulk so you can just upload them to Go High Level and
Um,
let Go High Level do it?
you'd have to download one at a time, but the way the packages are, it's either three videos a week, one video a day, or two videos a day. So if you were to go in like once every couple of days and just download a few and then put them to Go High Level, it wouldn't take you too long to do. So,
Yeah, too
but
easy.
good suggestions there. We didn't even think about LinkedIn, so I'll talk with the developers, and it shouldn't take us too long to get that because LinkedIn's very forgiving with their APIs, so we should be able to do that fairly easily.
Yeah, Don
Yeah.
is
So if you
my
guys
favorite person to Don's my favorite person to follow on LinkedIn because he always has great material and he's my LinkedIn guru. So
I was
Heck
getting
yeah.
ready to ask, do you give away like free little valuable tidbits on LinkedIn? Because if you do, then I'm sure that you could get a few more followers. I'm sure you do. I haven't looked at it recently, so I apologize. But everybody likes free valuable tidbits.
Yeah, I need to do more on LinkedIn. Most of my customer base right now is at Facebook, but I feel like more people would be interested in what I'm doing there on LinkedIn. So yeah, no, it's definitely something I need to work on. I've just been on, I don't know, I've been on Facebook since 2011, and it's just hard for me to get off of it. So.
I totally understand. Trust me.
So if you
But
put
yeah,
questions in the chat with the replay, we'll definitely get them over to Brandon. Don, we will get you the link to the class. The link to the class will also be on Facebook and we'll send it out to everyone because we'll do a follow-up email. Because honestly, like 98% of you opened the email that I sent yesterday. So I'm excited that you all love me. And the other 2% just like unsubscribed. So guess what? Deleted them out of Go High Level. You're not my friend anymore.
That's awesome.
It is what it
That's
is.
awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me, guys.
Think that yeah. I was just going to say that. Great. Thank you so much for coming on. I really, really did enjoy your presentation. And it's great. Like Heather said, we do a lot of organic, but a lot of people want non-organic. So we really appreciate the feedback. And we are going to, like Heather said, we absolutely encourage you reaching out to Don, reaching out to us, and you know, using him if that's what you want, because we really just want you guys to be successful. And that's what it's all about.
Heck yeah. Awesome. Once again, thank you so much for having me. It's good seeing you on here, Dawn, and we'll connect soon. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. Let's see. End the stream.
Bye-bye.
I wonder if I'll play my music. Yep. Play outro and end screen.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so excited.